What's good on my stock market and trading homies? It's your boy Kevin. Let's talk about some penny stocks. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down my top 3 penny stocks that I think have the potential to make 10x 1000% moves in 2021. These are all high upside penny stocks. I know what some of you guys are thinking.
Ooh, Kevin, penny stocks, gross.
Yeah, penny stocks can be gross. It's a dirty game, but I've been doing this for almost a decade. I know I got a baby face, but I've been investing in the stock market for almost a decade. And my top 5 biggest winners in the stock market were all penny stocks. Why? Because the risk-reward ratio is outrageous. If you invest in 3 or 4 penny stocks, you only need really one big winner in order for it to all work out. You invest in 3, 1 works out, and you've made a ton of money, because the 2 that you maybe lost money on, you lose a little bit of money. But the one that makes money for you goes to the moon, and that's why penny stock and small cap investing is my favorite strategy. Sure, I also invest in large caps, mid caps, but penny stocks are my bread and butter. The penny stocks we're going to be breaking down in today's video, I think, are all emerging. They have kind of gone under the radar. They haven't put in those huge, massive moves yet, and I think they're setting up for big moves in 2021. You know what is setting up for a big move? The free money that Webull is offering you right now. Webull, my broker, is going to give you guys 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 if you open an account with my link in the description. All right, let's break down these penny stocks. Let's get it. All right, the first penny stock we're going to be breaking down is this CSCW. This is Color Star Technology, and this is a penny stock that we have talked about in previous videos. I love the business model. I love what they're doing, and I think they have huge potential to grow. So we talked about this way back here before this most recent move. And if you want to get my buy and sell alerts in real time, check out the first link in the description where you get access to the private Discord chat. All right, so we talked about this back here, but even after this most recent move, I still think this Color Star is a really good value at this price. Color Star Technology is an online platform that is bringing music and art lessons virtually. So we all saw what happened with the pandemic and how it has transitioned the way we do things to more of an online telecommuting process, and Color Star Technology's business model is taking full advantage of this trend, and I think it's going to grow. You want piano lessons, you want singing lessons, you want dance lessons. You can do this from home. The last time we talked about Color Star, they were mainly in Asia, and I love to see that they are branching out and adding American and English speaking instructors to their platform. They have came out with some massive news recently, and look at some of these entertainers that they've been adding. They got MGK right here. Your beard is weird. MGK, and they're adding more entertainers. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's view the courses real quick and see some of the offerings. So we have still predominantly Asian instructors, but they are transitioning into a US English speaking model as well, and I love to see that growth. They are also starting to do online concerts, and I love this business model. You guys have heard me talk about LiveX. LiveX is doing these online virtual concerts as well. And even when we get back to normal, even when this lockdown quarantine period is up, I still think these virtual concerts are going to be big business. Here we have Steve Aoki.
Yo, what up, guys? It's Steve Aoki. I am proud to announce my collaboration with the one and only Color World. So join us. It's going to be amazing. We got some really fun stuff going on. A colorful life, a colorful world. Let's go.
The DJ, he is going to be doing a concert on the Color Star platform, an app coming up in April. So this is big. A well-known Grammy-nominated DJ and record producer is going to be doing a concert with Color Star. This is huge news for a small company. You land one good entertainer, and then it snowballs, and you start landing more and more of these good high-profile entertainers, which will help to grow the platform. All right, so we're back here on the daily chart, and we can see that this thing has been trading in a range from $2.20 down to 30 cents a share. And that's a pretty wide range, right? That's more than a 200% range. And right now we're trading right in the middle of that range at $1.43. I think those highs up here at 220, they get crushed in the next few months. And once this stock breaks over that 220 level and can hold that level, it's off to the moon for the CSCW. So we're going to be looking for it kind of to base out over this $1.40 area. We have support right here. We have support right here. So we can look for that area to hold and for this thing to break those 220 recent highs. The next penny stock we're going to be breaking down is this CREX, Creative Realties. This is another one that we've already talked about, but is setting up for a massive move higher. All right. So we've been trading in this range, right? From $1 per share at the lows, and we've been uptrending over the last couple of months. We have this 200 EMA acting as support, and I think that's going to help propel us higher and break out of these recent highs towards $3 per share. Let's break down the business model real quick, and I'll tell you guys my thesis on why I think this stock could 5 to 10x in the next few months. We're talking about a tiny micro cap penny stock here with this Creative Realties. The market cap right now is under $30 million. This is an absolutely tiny company. And when you're dealing with really small companies, any change in the fundamentals can impact the stock's price drastically. And I think this product that they've came to market with, this automated temperature screen, so you step in front of it, it takes your temperature, is going to be huge for this company and help to propel it to the next level. They don't need a ton of sales in order for this stock to absolutely blast off to the moon. They don't need a ton of sales. So if this product here can generate them 20-30 million in annual revenue, which I absolutely think it can, then we're talking about a company that could 5, 6, 7, 8x in stock price, right? So you step in front of the screen, you put it in front of a movie theater, you put it in front of a restaurant, literally any business, and it takes your temperature. If you don't have a fever, you get access to the business. If you have a fever, no go. You got to go home. And even though we are seeing vaccines come to market, I think technology like this is still going to have a place over the next 3 to 5 years. That is not the only product for this company. They also have a display product service, right? So you're walking through the mall, you see these big billboards in the mall, the airport. Creative Realty does these billboards as well. That's their main business. But I think they can use that display that takes temperatures as a way to get immediate revenue and grow. So not only is this a Rona play, it's also a recovery play because nobody was buying displays when all these malls were shut down. No airports were adding marketing to their airports because travel numbers were extremely down. So as we see these numbers start to climb, we're also going to see Creative Realty's demand increase. As of today, we are trading at $2.07 per share. We have support right here in the $1.80 range. That's our support. We want that area to hold. We want this thing to base back out and break out over these recent highs at $3.25 and then retest these most recent highs up near $6 per share. If we can climb back towards $6, that's 300% upside potential. And I think this stock has that in the gas tank. I think we could easily see $6, $7, $8 per share in 2021. The third and final penny stock I want to break down is SNDL. This is Sundial Growers. Sundial Growers is an MJ penny stock, okay? And I think the MJ space is in the lull, the quiet before the storm type of phase, right? We saw a kind of a hype phase over the last few months, but that hype has worn off. The FOMO has worn off, and we've seen the overall sector kind of retreat. But I think over the next 2-3 years or so, we're going to see this Democratic held majority in the government push to get it federally legalized. And as that starts to happen, as that takes place in the government and Congress is arguing whether they should legalize it or not, it's going to put the MJ sector right in the middle of the spotlight. And when that happens, investors are going to be trampling over each other like a herd of buffalo to invest in all of these MJ stocks. And SNDL being one of the cheapest ways to get exposure to the MJ sector, it's going to be a big target for retail investors. And as those retail investors pile in to this stock, it's going to send this stock flying higher. So I have the chart pulled up here, the daily chart pulled up, and we can see that we were trading as low as 14 cents per share just a few months ago. However, we then rocket shipped higher to $4 a share. What a huge move that was. But we have since pulled back down from $4 all the way back down towards $1 per share, giving the opportunity for us to look at this at a cheaper price point. Now, there is some downside risk here. We have 52-week lows of 14 cents. We're trading at $1 per share. That's a long way down, right? But this is one of those type things where it's either going to be a home run or a strikeout. And I personally think the odds are pointing to this of being a home run. I like what the company's doing. They're adding more and more grow rooms, which is going to help increase their revenues and outputs. So as the company grows and the entire sector grows, I think SNDL is a good buy at these levels, right? We have support right here at $1, and I would be looking for this thing over the next year or so to break out and retest these highs at $4 per share. I don't think it's going to happen overnight. I think it's going to take some good news for the overall sector for that to happen, as well as some stock specific news and breakthroughs for the company. But I do see SNDL growing over the next year. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up. If you got something of value from the video, do me a favor and hit that like button for me, as it does help the channel grow. It tells YouTube to promote these videos to other like-minded traders and homies out there. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you want to come trade with me, click the first link in the description to the Patreon. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, peace.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.